So guys, today I'm back from a video on the channel. Today I'm doing the match preview for the Newcastle United versus Spurs game. It's a massive game on Saturday at Wembley, 12:30 kickoff. I'll be live streaming the game just before kickoff, so make sure to join the stream. But it's a massive game for Newcastle, massive game for Spurs. In this video I will be going over the predicted team for Newcastle, Spurs' key players, Spurs' recent results, and talk about Newcastle and stuff. So we'll start off by talking about Spurs and then we'll get on to Newcastle. So before I start off the video, make sure to follow my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that will always be in the description. Go and watch the transfer talk videos yesterday. They're on some decent views, and you find out a lot more about the news on players leaving and joining. And it's a big game. I'm excited for the game. Make sure to leave a like in the video, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into the video. So looking at Tottenham Hotspur, they've got some decent results under their belt recently, which they had to get. So we look at their last 6 games. They beat Chelsea 1-0 in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-finals. Then they got beat 1-0 at Manchester United. They beat Fulham 2-1. And then they got beat to Chelsea 2-1, then lost on penalties. Then they lost to Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. And then they beat Watford on Wednesday 2-1. And Tottenham just do not take their chances, and when we go to Wembley, we've got to take the chances. We've got to score goals. Anytime we get a chance, we've got to score goals. I'll get on to Newcastle later. I don't want to be talking about Newcastle a lot at the minute. We'll get on to Newcastle soon. But at the minute, Tottenham Hotspur, they've obviously picked up points in the Premier League. They haven't really picked up points in the Cup, in the FA Cup. They've been knocked out in the 4th round, same with us. And then, obviously, they didn't get to the final of the Carabao Cup yet again in our season without a trophy for Tottenham, because I don't think they'll win the Premier League. But Tottenham yet again didn't make any signings. It's been nearly a year since they made a signing, like a year. Tottenham got to get people in that door, because if you look at their first team, it's a very strong side. But when you take out Dele Alli, who's injured, Harry Kane, who's injured, Son's back now, but when Son was out, their squad isn't that good. They've got some good players in, yes, their defence is very, very strong, but it just doesn't look like they're going to score goals. They need someone better than Llorente. I think he's shocking. I think Llorente done the job for Swansea because he had people to give him the ball, do stuff, this, that and the other. But at Tottenham, he's not getting that game time, and he won't have that much confidence in the Tottenham side to try beat Harry Kane. But obviously Kane's injured. They didn't sign anyone through the door. I expect Llorente to start. It's going to be a big game, obviously. And if we look at the team that Poch played for the game versus Watford, it was a formation that was 5 at the back. Yeah, 5 at the back. So it was Lloris in goal, it was Alderweireld, Davinson Sanchez and Vertonghen. Right wing back Aurier, left wing back Rose, 3 centre midfielders Eriksen, Winks and Moussa Sissoko, and 2 strikers Son and Llorente, which leaves on the bench Trippier, Lamela, Dyer, Lucas. So they've got players for this team, and I expect a couple of changes. I expect someone like maybe Lucas to start. If we go back up to the team, I think Eric Dyer might come in. I'll say my Tottenham predicted team. So in goal, I think Lloris will start in goal. 3 centre backs, I think they'll keep them the same. I think they'll go 3 centre backs for this game in Vertonghen, Davinson Sanchez and Alderweireld. Right wing back, I think Trippier will start for this game since he was on the bench versus Watford. And left wing back, I think Danny Rose will be there. 3 centre midfielders now, I think Eric Dyer, Moussa Sissoko and Christian Eriksen, and the 2 strikers Llorente and Son. So a couple of changes from that Watford team in my opinion. And I was reading a couple of comments from the Chronicle on Poch's press conference, and he's saying it's like it's a very happy place here, but it's really good at Tottenham, and yeah, he's a manager that should be signing players, and Tottenham have got the money, of course. Yes, they've got more stadiums than signings. That's a fact. Come on, man. Come on. Tottenham have got to sign players, right? And if you don't have a big squad, like look at Manchester City. Yes, we beat them, right? But last season, they have got 2 players for each position. Right wing, Sterling, Bernardo Silva. Striker, Jesus, Aguero. left wing, well, Mahrez, Sane. They've got 2 players for every single position, and Tottenham don't. Because if they lose someone like Kane, they've got Llorente, but is Llorente a goal scorer? No, not in my opinion, he isn't. They've obviously got Son, who I was sad to see him return, obviously. As I'm recording this, last year's the Asia World Cup, Asia Tournament final, Yoshinori Muto, Newcastle United striker, is there. Good luck to him. I don't know what the score is. It's half an hour into the game. I don't know what the score is, but it would have been nice if maybe, like, because obviously Ki Sung-young's just announced retirement from but in international football, and it would have been nice to see Ki versus Muto in that Japan versus South Korea team. But for me, Tottenham will put out a good team, a strong team, and let's see what they do. Any Tottenham fans watching, let me know what you think of what I've just said, and let's get on to Newcastle United. So getting on to Newcastle United now, we're in some good form recently. As we all know, we've just beat Man City, and as you know, I normally do these videos like looking at the opposition and then do the particular team plus tactics. Since all the signings and stuff yesterday, I'm just going to make this preview as you know. So getting on to our last 6 games, we drew 1-1 with Blackburn in the Cup. We got beat 2-1 to Chelsea. We beat Blackburn in the replay 4-2. We beat Cardiff 3-0. We lost to Watford 2-0, and then we beat Manchester City 2-1. And that's the key result, because remember last season we were in a state. We had Man United at home. It was shocking, right? Going into that game, I'm thinking it could end 3-0, could end 4-0, could end 2-0, but we won 1-0, sorry, and it all kicked off from there. I think we lost about 4 games from that game to the end of the season, and fantastic. And hopefully this Manchester City game, what we've just won, can be that. Go and watch the vlog. It was probably the best vlog this season, definitely, and some really good views as well, so make sure to go and watch it. So I'm happy about Newcastle at the minute. As we all know, Miguel Almiron signed for Newcastle. Go and watch the transfer talk video. I talked a lot on him on that video. Same with Antonio Barreca. I made a video on him. Since there's still paperwork got to be done with Almiron, he will not be able to play on Saturday. But Antonio Barreca can. He's been training with the team today. Almiron hasn't, but I expect him to start Monday, fresh, start him for the game. I think it's been moved to a Monday. I can't remember, for the Wolves game, and I'm really excited. I'm absolutely buzzing for this game tomorrow. Let's start Antonio Barreca. Let's give him a start. Imagine that, making your Newcastle United debut at Wembley. It'll be a dream start for him, and if we can pick up a win, it'll be fantastic. And we know Rafa Benitez, he'll keep his side very stubborn. He'll keep his formation, and I think we will stick the 5 at the back for this game. Let's get on to my particular team. Martin Dovabko in goal, of course. He's absolutely fantastic. He's been at the club now for 1 year and 1 day. He's absolutely fantastic. Right wing back, we'll go with DeAndre Yedlin. Let's start him, obviously. There's no why start Mankiw. Get him on the right back, get him down the wing against his former side. 3 centre backs. I'm going to go for Florian Lejeune, Fabian Shaw and Jamal Lascelles. All started against Man City and were all absolutely superb. Jamal Lascelles is starting to hit on in 2019, so let's see what he can do tomorrow. Left wing back, let's put him in there. Antonio Barreca, let's give him a start. We might as well. Obviously, as we know, Richie's been playing there and he's done a really good job there, but we need him up the field. We need him up the field, creating chances, getting crosses in the box. And I think it's fine if Richie ever has to go left back, but get him up top. Get him up top. So I'm talking about Richie. Let's put him on right midfield. Matt Ritchie, right mid. Left mid for me will be, it's between Atsu and Kennedy, obviously. Actually, change your mind. Just for something. Ritchie on the left-hand side and Perez on the right-hand side. I completely forgot about Perez, and he was absolutely amazing versus Manchester City on Tuesday. 2 centre mids. I don't know if Shelby, Diarmi or Key are back. I was looking through the Chronicle about the press conference and it had nothing there, so I expect them 3 centre midfielders not be able to play. So Isaac Hayden and Sean Longstaff in the midfield. I'm happy for Longstaff. He's played really good recently, and obviously going to Wembley with Newcastle, it'll be a nice touch for him, obviously. And obviously, who's going to be up front? the man mountain himself, Salomon Rondon. Absolute beast, man. I love him to bits, I actually do. And we need him next season, no matter what. Right, I would swap Murphy and Gale for Rondon. He's so good, it's ridiculous. And 8 goals this season, and there's still 48 points up for grabs. He can score some crucial goals, and I would love him to get to 15 goals. I think he will end on 13 goals in my opinion, but he's got 8 this season, 7 in the league, 1 in the cup. And for me, Rondon, got to sign him and he will start on Saturday. So that's my predicted team, everyone. You've heard me talk about Tottenham, you've heard me talk about Newcastle. Final thing I've got to say is my prediction. And I'm going to go for a 1-1, a positive 1-1 result. I'll take any sort of result in this game. Obviously, Tottenham, big team, big side at Wembley. Last time we played Tottenham, it ended in a 2-1 result to them. Go and check out that vlog, it was a good vlog and stuff, but I thought we deserved something then, and we always have a good game against Tottenham, and we might not get the result every single time, but we're always giving them a good game, and hopefully that can be tomorrow. Remember, people, I'll be live on YouTube at just before kick-off, so make sure to join the stream. Thanks for watching the video, people. Subscribe to the channel. We're getting closer to 5k. It felt like I hit 4k in October. It's just turned February today, and I'm nearly at 5k already, so thank you everyone for the support. Anyways, I'll see you all for the game tomorrow. How are the lads?